Hello, welcome back to the F Talks. Today we are at Ethos store in Bhubaneswar having chat with the store manager about retail and sales. Hello, sir. Please introduce yourself, your position, and what brand are you working for, and it's been how long that you have been working in sales and retail.
Okay, my name is Bhavani Shankar, and basically I'm like DHH of this store, and I'm working from like in the retail field mostly from more than like 8 years, and as of now I've completed like PGDM in marketing as a specialization, and this is like Ethos Watch Boutique, and it belongs to like Pranav Sabu, and here we deal with like all type of luxury watches which are based on like Swiss brand, and that much only.
How did you start your retail journey?
So in 2016, I completed my PGTM from my BITM college, and later on, after seeing the campus placements and all, it was like pretty difficult to get a perfect job. So one of my friend recommended like Shopper Stop. So I joined in like Bangalore location in Malleshwaram as a like fashion consultant, and after learning like the basic knowledge of the retail, like how it performs and what is like customers scenarios, what is the customer experience, how does it works. So all those knowledge was wrapped there. So later on, like working for there for like 2 years later, I switched to like Apple retail. So there I started learning more about like electronic, because my like interest was in the electronic or technology based only. So I joined there, and for almost like 2 months and 3 months I struggled there to learn the different you can say like what do you say, the ecosystem. Because when you are used to like Windows or Android, and all of a sudden you switch to like Apple ecosystem, which was like completely different. So it's like an alien product for me. And later on I started learning about the product, and the moment I started using the product, so I got very good like knowledge about the products and all. And I saw like whichever the customers are coming to the stores buying the Apple product, they are not used to the Apple products. It's like me. So I started helping them unnecessarily, like if they are looking for any unnecessary questions also, I started discussing with them and solving their problems and all. So they started loving the product, and like this I started making like my base of the customers. And the experience was so great. So whenever the customers will come, they will ask for like certain person only, like they will ask, Bhavani is there? No. Then they will go off, and they will start giving calls like, okay, I'm planning to buy this device, please tell me on which date you are free, where you can solve my problems, and I want to buy certain products. So in this way I worked there for like almost 4 years and 3 months. And after that I went to some audio video engineering background. So it was like UX technology. I worked there for like 8 months. So I started learning like deep learning, or like how your sound works. Like because, different models are there, different brands are there who are based on like technology based, like how your sound will travel, which cable is used. So that detailing information was taken from the technical team, like your sound engineers are there. So they started teaching me all those, like these are the statements you have to provide to the customers, and actually this is the process how your sound travels. So I learned there, and even I got a better opportunity in the Ethos, where it was like different platform, because it was not related to any of the electronic market. And I joined in like March month of 2023. And I got to know like there's a lot of thing in luxury watches also. It's not like just a watch. So to make it dial also, it is like having like 300 steps. So the moment we saw, then only we got to know why these watches are so costly. So if you can imagine like if making a simple dial, it takes like 300 steps. To make a movement, how much time and that precision will be taking. So all this like technical information, brand values, and how this movement complication works. So I learned all this, and still I'm sharing those like who are new to the product, and simply they're paying like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, and 10 lakhs also for a product. So they should know like how these products are made. So these are like statements and information were shared to the customers.
So luxury is mostly, you want to say luxury is mostly about storytelling?
Yes, it depends. If you are new to the product, obviously you need a scenario or the information where they will understand, okay, so this is the product, how it works, and this is the reason I am paying this much of money for these reasons. So it's not just a watch, it's like a timepiece where you utilize or you value those products.
So, like you just mentioned, you built a customer base while working in previous jobs. Is that customer base helping you at your current position,
See, that depends on the location.
directly or indirectly?
See, customer will not help because that
Okay.
depends on the location,
Okay.
because if you're working in Bangalore, all of a sudden you switch to like Delhi, so those customers will not come to Delhi anyhow. So till now those customers are there. If they're having any troubles and all, they will start calling me and they will ask, please, is there any way to sort it out those issues, because the moment you go to the service center it will cost you huge. Whereas if those problems are solved from my side, it's like free of cost for the customer. So nevertheless, like there's no surety whether I will be staying in this company or in the watches for like long. So might be there chances where I will come back to the Apple again and I will have the same customers who will be buying from me.
Could you please walk us through your day, like after your store opens, what your day looks like?
See, the moment the store opens, first of all, we need to see like ambience is clean or not. So if it is not clean, so we need to clean everything, and we have to follow the standard operation procedures in the stores. Let's say like your time setting, your display setting, and your display should look good, neat and clean, so that like in case any customer is wearing a watch, they should not find any dust or dirt in the watch or fingerprints. So that's the reason, to avoid those, we are using gloves to clean also. And the moment customer comes to our store, we welcome them and will uh, provide them to a place to sit in the store, so that they will feel comfortable. If they are looking for any specific brand, we will bring on all those items to the customer's place and they will have a look. In case they are new to the sections, they don't know about the brand, so we will make them to show them the lineups of the product.
So, how do you make ensure, like, once a customer walks in, how do you engage or approach the customer and try to provide the best experience?
See, that depends. See, the moment customer comes, you never know what customer is looking for. He might be like a window shopper is looking for just a product, or he might be confused which product to go for. So the main focus is like we should communicate, or we should have a good connect or rapport with the customer, so that customer will feel comfortable and he will share his opinion or his requirement. And the moment you get to know the customer's values and needs, obviously you can close the product.
Completely agree. Retail environment can be stressful, busy. How do you manage your time and prioritize tasks during peak hours?
See, that's a good question. Like, the main thing is like someday you will not have any customers, someday you will have huge. But the thing is like when you are not having any customers and you don't have someone to talk, so you feel bored. Your time will not pass. The moment you get like multiple customers, you will be handling multiple customers at the same moment. You will be explaining the same thing to the all customers. So if they feel cherish joy, they are realizing okay, we are getting a valuable information from the staff. So their chances like conversion ratio will be high. And when you are busy with your work, so you will not find your times are not passing. It will pass like in a click.
Completely agree. And what are the day-to-day challenges you face in retail sector?
Okay, there are chances like when you give your 100% effort, not like 100%, you give your 200% effort, and end of the day your sales are your target numbers doesn't speak. So you have to give your feedbacks to your senior persons, like what happened. So you have to tell the entire story of your day and explain like why it is not happening. So end of the day they will tell like okay, let's say like this many customers came and you are not able to convert them. So buying and selling will happen. One day it will happen, one day it will not happen, might be. So it's not like a customer is coming to your store, he will buy for sure. Not today, tomorrow he might buy. Or let's say he's just browsing. They are like free marketers for us. So if they have good experience in the stores, so they will do free marketing for you. They will tell 10 people, oh it's such a great place, and they will send the customers. So that's the reason like end of the day is like a day. It might be a good or bad. So you, if you are having a day, a bad day, it's okay, you have to enjoy.
So, what measures do you take on your bad days or your team takes to make ensure that you at least try to have that walk in or the conversion that you're looking for?
Okay, let's say like you have zero walk-ins in your store. So in that scenario, you have to do like follow up with your old customers, and you have to offer them like what offers are running, so that they will get to know like what are the like offers are running, and whether it's a good time to buy or not. So might be there are chances like you can say like 50-50, where they can come and they can have a look and they can buy. Sometime you don't expect that customer he will be coming in the same month, and they will tell like okay I will come in the August month itself, which is like 2 months far. So all of a sudden they will be coming on a surprise, and they will choose like 4 watches or 5 watches, and that's the day.
So, lastly, it is a very personal question to you. Like, in 5 years, where do you see yourself? Like, what are you trying to achieve? Your
Okay, I
future
want to
goals?
see become a like a CEO of the company. So which is not quite possible. So we are developing our skills, and your communication, your knowledge, your operation knowledge, and what else can be done. So like how you handle a staff, how to handle a store, what are the challenges, because someday you will get like very good customers, someday you will get like typical customers who will piss you off in the stores, so you feel like bad. So
So, you want to generally grow in front end, right?
mostly I don't want to leave the retail world. So in case if I'm switching to the from the retail world to like your backend, which is like a B2B, so there also you have some customers, right? So in B2B you have to explain your product and you have to give a best offer to them. So same, I'm switching where good environment is there is no issue with that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
सेव किया था, सेव किया था।
मैंने तो रोकी ही नहीं।